pre-owned GM vehicle with OneStar, you've got a powerful connection to help wherever you go, but only if you activate the service. So we're giving you a chance to test drive it for 3 months at no cost or obligation. Just push the blue OneStar button and ask for 3 months on us. If you're lost or need help, we'll be there. Offer good on 2000 or digitally equipped pre-owned and non-active GM models. Details and system limitations.
Listen to that. I think it goes. It's been a long, hard week, but I think we got it. Check it out. Look at that, we made a mess on the rat rod. I know it's not blacktop, but it's kind of neat anyway. Okay, some peace and quiet here. That's nice, how that starts, isn't it? Well, it's been a long, hard week, but we did her. I actually put this in here Monday after work, and it took this long to get everything hooked up and ready to go. It's been fighting me every inch of the way. The left exhaust manifold won't work, so I went down to the local salvage yard, Advantage Auto Salvage, and I found a manifold, but it's for a 318, so I had to grind the ports out, because the ports aren't nothing about 3/4 of the size of the 360 manifold. But boy, is that a goofy looking thing. I don't know how I'll ever get exhaust pipes on this, but I didn't really want to spend the money on headers. I'll show you what this manifold looks like. Everything hit the steering column, so here's what things look like. She's got an upsweep to her, so she can miss a steering column down in there. There's the whole steering box, gearbox. The power steering was a pain in the ass. That had a different fitting on it, so I had to cut the line off and double flare that. That gas tank was all plugged up inside. I had to take the sending unit out of that, get that unclogged. That's what I've just been doing now. But I'm quite happy with it. I tried tuning it in, and all I could make it do was it fluttered so bad. Well, I was looking at the Mopar boards, and one guy says unhook the vacuum advanced, time it about 15 degrees advanced, leave the vacuum advanced unhooked, let the distributor do what it wants to do, and she's a runner now. That guy knew what he was talking about. When I had the vacuum advanced hooked up, all it would do is flutter. You hold the throttle in one position and it go unhook the vacuum advance, and there you go. She's a steady runner now. I got a valve cover leaking too. I'm gonna have to get new gaskets and put on them. I used the ones that they had on the other valve covers, and they were glued on, and I must have got her sealed perfect. So I'm gonna go to town and get a new set of valve cover gaskets. I didn't change the rear end yet either. I think I'll just leave this one in for this winter. I don't plan on being a hot rod man anyway, other than I just did a little bit. So that's where the Dodge Dart project stands right at the moment. They got all the brakes ripped off the rear axle. I'm going to have to put them back on. I kind of like the way it sits though. I give the torsion bars probably, was it 5/4 turns, so that would be about not quite 2 turns. Okay, remember that was a big job. I don't recommend that to anybody. I did it without tearing any of the suspension out, so any of the suspension out though. So probably did it the wrong way, but I did it my way. Be nice if the sun was out so you could see her glisten a little better. I got a lot of wiring to figure out what I'm going to do with yet. I got to hook up my electric choke. I just got a wire running over to the battery for that. I do like that engine in there. She's a tight fit. I think I'm glad I didn't try and get the 440 in there. I had to stand it right on end and transmission sticking straight down to get it snaked in there. That was a mistake, trying to put engine and transmission both in at one time. But we did her. Me and the rat rod ended up jacking the back of the rat rod up off the ground because I got everything hooked up ready to go, and the engine went clear the nose of the car. So I wasn't expecting that. That was an added problem. And I had to hook another come along on the engine to get it tilted down low enough to get the tranny down into the doghouse area. or the hump. I wouldn't recommend trying to do this by yourself, but I did her. I'll give her one more fire up. Kind of proud of this ordeal here. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to pump the foot pedal. I might have to set the timing a little more advanced too. Like, she ain't bucking the starter, so maybe I go a little further. I got it probably about 13 or 14 degrees. Quite responsible. Neighbors probably wonder what the hell's going on over here. I don't really care though. I live out in the country, so they make plenty of noise too. Hey, yellow paint under the hood's kind of growing on me. Kind of sets that engine off down in there. Well, I guess we'll call this video quits. Anybody's got any information for me or wants to know anything, just write her down in the comments. Always happy to have comments and answer your comments. Sometimes I forget them, or sometimes YouTube's got them so mixed up I can't see the comments because it makes it so complicated. So take her easy, and thanks for watching, and I hope you're happy with my progress. This is danfhowe saying so long, YouTube fellows and women if you're watching. I just got a kick out of going to the junkyard the other day. I haven't been over there for about 5 years or so, and the worker says, "Hey, that's that guy." And everybody says, "That's that guy." I says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "That's the YouTube guy." So it's just like pulling in everybody meeting me as a movie star. That felt kind of good. Evidently they follow my videos quite closely over there at the junkyard, and I was happy to hear that they enjoyed my videos. So we'll talk to you later. Goodbye, YouTube.